Hello again. Can you believe it? We're almost at the end of the first month in 2022. My, how time flies. Well, since this is the last week in January, I wanted to share one more poem with you. But first, I want to say thank you so very much for those encouraging comments. After I read them, I really wanted to do it again. So let's get started. You know, it's just amazing who God is and what He does. He not only created the entire universe, but He also, from the very beginning, put into place the perfect plan of salvation. Because He is omniscient, He already knows the end of every beginning. And because He is omniscient, He already knew that man not only would need Him, but would also need a way to get back to Him, a way to remove the disconnect and to restore the relationship between a holy God and fallen man. The presentation today is a combination of two poems, The Wonder Story and He's My Friend. Both of them emphasize the fact that we need on a daily basis God's grace and mercy. And they also give us the means by which He executes His amazing plan, His perfect plan. The Wonder Story. He knew me and He drew me before I ever knew myself. He saved me and He forgave me before I even took a breath. He brought me and He taught me all about the world of sin. He dared to because He cared to give up His life for dying men. He bore the pain, He withstood the strain of hanging on a cruel cross. He could have come down, but He wouldn't turn around because He knew that I, Marian, would be lost. His creative power gave Him the right to shower the whomsoever with the gift of His love. He came down to earth to show us His worth and to instill almighty strength from up above. He walked it and He talked it. He lived everything that I would go through. You see, He wanted to show so that I might know He felt the pain. He feels the pain of my affliction too. He ordained me. He sustained me. He brought order to all of the mishaps in my life. He shielded me until I could see it was the devil who brought all the misery and strife. Now I shout because there is no doubt I can love Him and trust Him and let Him live within. But the wonder of it all is that by grace we are enthralled. And He's my Savior, He's my protector, and He's my friend. Let me say that again. He's my friend when I don't know what to do. He's my friend, and He always brings me through. He's my friend in the courtroom when I have a problem. He is my friend when the bills mount up and I can't solve them. He's my friend, y'all. When I'm alone and in despair, He's my friend. When it seems like nobody cares, He's my friend. Even in the time of sorrow, He's my friend. And He's my hope for tomorrow and day after tomorrow and all of my tomorrows. He's my friend because he knew me and he drew me before I ever knew myself. He saved me and he forgave me before I even took a breath. He brought me and he taught me all about the world of sin. He dared to because he cared to give up his life for dying men. He bore the pain. He withstood the strain of hanging on a cruel cross. He could have come down, but he wouldn't turn around because he knew that I, Marion, who would be lost. He's my friend, y'all. And you know what? He wants to be your friend too. Asante sana.